Hey guys, Captain Greg DeVault here, and got a little tip for you that can kind of help you keep fish hooked and hook more fish when you're using like a Mirrodine or any of the top waters, or actually any kind of lure that uses treble hooks. You're starting to see it's becoming very popular now to use regular J hooks, and a lot of the companies like Mustad and Owner are actually making hooks that have the correct geometry in the hook to be able to hang straight when it's on a lure. But it's a trick that we've been using it since we were fishing redfish tournaments back in the early 2000s, is to take this back treble hook off and replace it with a J hook. And on a lure like this, I'd probably put a 2/0 J hook on it. On the big she dogs and stuff like that, I would put a 3 or a 4/0 hook on it. And what the reasoning for it would be, we'd always leave the front treble hook and we change the back one. And the reason would be that most redfish and trout, and we were after redfish, obviously tournament fishing, when they feed on a little fish or a lure like this, they're coming up from behind. So you want that back hook to be the one that really implants. You want that one to have a lot of hold and to really work well when it's in their mouth. So we would change that to the J hook, and this front treble hook is kind of like a kingfish on like a stinger rig kingfish. It just kind of flails around, and whatever it lands on, treble hook is gonna more than likely hook. So it's not doing the majority of the holding. That J hook in the back is doing all the holding. This is just going to implant somewhere and give you a little more bonus power. Use an appropriate size. You don't want it to overpower the lure and be too heavy and weigh it down. You don't want it to be too light where it lets it float up too high. But try and, like I said, try and match the hook to the size of the lure.